All right, so we've gotten through 6. Let's look at 7. So 7 was worth 2 points, okay? So it was worth 2 points. 1 point was for the axis. So if you did the numbers right and you did the labels right, you got 1 point. If you did all of the line correct, then you got another point. So it's worth 2 points. Probably there's a point written over here and a point in the middle, if you got any of them. So let's read this. Jorge started 2 feet in front of the motion detector. So I'm actually going to do this on a separate sheet of paper, but I'm going to write myself little notes over here. So you start 2 feet away from the detector, okay? Then, for the first 3 seconds, Jorge walked at a constant rate of 2 feet per second. So again, I'm going to pull that out. Okay, so I'm going to walk a positive 2 feet per second. I'm going to do that for 3 seconds. Okay, another thing. Okay, that's done. He stood still for 4 seconds. So he starts 2 feet away. For 3 seconds, he walks a positive 2 feet per second. Then, for 4 seconds, he stands still. Okay, then what? Then he walked back toward, remember, toward is down, so toward the motion detector at a constant rate, straight line, 8 feet in 6 seconds. So this last part is towards the detector, and he made it 8 feet, and it took him 6 seconds. Okay, with that part done, let's go ahead and take a look at what our, what our graph should look like. Time is always on the bottom, so we're going to have seconds here, and we're going to have distance from the motion detector here. So if we start at 0, 0, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. All right, and we'll go by ones here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet, a bunch. Just joking. 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I wonder if I can get this any higher. I can't. Okay, so here's the first thing. We start 2 feet away. So I'm going to make this in purple. I know that time 0, I start 2 feet away. Now for 3 seconds, so for 3 seconds, I'm going to walk 2 feet every second that goes by. So for 3 seconds, remember, every time you go over here, it's 1 second. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to make myself a little sectioned off. I know this is going to be my first section of the graph because this is the first 3 seconds. The first section lasts for 3 seconds. Now during this section in here, I'm going to walk 2 feet every second. So here's 0 seconds. At 1 second, I make my pencil even, I should be 2 feet ahead. So 1, 2, which makes sense. If I started 2 feet away, I'm walking 2 feet every second. So the next second, I should be at 4, okay? Now 2 seconds, make it even. You should be 2 feet ahead of there, 2 feet. Next second, 3 seconds, so this is where we're gonna end this section. Make it even, and we should be 2 feet past that. So my first section is gonna look like a pretty steep line like that. Now, the next section is 4 seconds long and we stand still. So count out 4 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, and make your section. Because I know the next section is going to last 4 seconds. And if I stand still, I'm not moving. If I'm not moving, my rate is 0. If my rate is 0, I'm not going up, I'm not going down. I'm staying there for 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. All right, and last section. It doesn't tell me how many, it does tell me how many seconds. I go 8 feet in 6 seconds. So count out 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this section lasts 6 seconds. So I'm going to make my last section right here. Okay. Now I'm going to travel 8 feet towards. Towards is this way. And I'm going to travel 8 feet. So in 6 seconds, I've got to go down 8 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got to land on the 0, but it's got to take me 6 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 feet down. Whoops. That is how your graph should look. It should end at the 13 there and be in a straight line. Sorry, I messed up there. Okay, so there's number 7. Where's 8? I'm missing 8. Okay, I'll do a separate video for 8.